Yo, people, some people, just call Simmons again. We're going to do a quick review of what a problem I think is a big issue. Well, not really a big issue, more like an issue in general. It's going to be with the SWAC. Some of their stadiums need to be upgraded. Some are being upgraded. I'll let you decide which one is which. We're going to go ahead and have different videos throughout here. All the links be in the description. If you like what I'm doing, subscribe, give me a like. For now, let's see how we can go and review the SWAC football stadiums. So first one, Bethune-Cookman.
It's over here. I had it, but now I don't have it. Did you find it? Because I didn't have it no more.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big no for me, dog. I'm sorry. Let's try now with a news channel review I saw about FAMU, who just joined the SWAC.
Sure. In 1983.
That's the last time the Florida A&M football team's field house received a major upgrade.
Some of the lockers were older than I am, and so it's hard to recruit, the young people today to something that's so.
That is true. A lot of young kids now, they all want all glitz and glamour. They're not worried about your previous or past history. It's what can you do for me now? Let's see how FAMU adjusted to that.
Dated.
Things are dated no more. From top to bottom, the Rattlers domain has been renovated.
We're about $500,000, and our goal is $750,000 to really do the field house the right way.
And it's not just the field house that's getting a facelift. Bragg Memorial Stadium, the recipient of $10 million from the Blueprint Intergovernmental Agency. A life and death allocation of money that'll keep football inside the venue for years to come.
Our desires are to really, address the structural issues, address the press box, and then we'll continue to stretch into areas, like restrooms, concession stands, the lighting in the stadium.
And the upgrades don't stop there.
That facility, it's transformed it.
The university softball complex is now completely turf for all Rattlers to enjoy.
Our band, our instrumental.
Turf field is very important in the South, especially when you don't have to put in money to maintain the field. So I'll give FAMU credit on that one. That's a good upgrade.
Programs, etc. Not only do we have to not now worry about weather delays and conditions that happen here in Florida.
Told you.
But our field's ready to go. We don't have those annual expenses of maintaining a natural turf.
A turf field, a renovated Bragg, a field house to envy.
We're all competing. There are other institutions that student athletes can participate in intercollegiate athletics. We are the number one public HBCU in the country. We want to make sure that.
As you can see, they are the only HBCU to win a national championship. Only. Not this BS about black national champions. The national champions, only one, FAMU.
That our facilities and our student athlete experience is also reflective of that standard of excellence.
Excellence they hope will last for years to come. Gaucher said the.
Now, let's look at some other new ones, which I think people have to realize, and you'll see the difference in what I'm talking about as far as big population areas to small population areas. Let's go check out Houston, Texas Southern. They play at a soccer stadium, the BBVA Compass, I believe. Yeah, I'm not going to get copyrighted by YouTube, so this one will not have any music on it. But this is what they're going to play. This is a brand new state-of-the-art soccer stadium. I believe it holds 20,000 people. Okay, let's get to the actual field. See, when you play, when you have some money to help organize, even if you renting or leasing, whatever, this is a good stadium. Jumbotrons, everything. I'm not sure why Texas Southern is so bad, but this is a good stadium. Um, Deep in the heart of Houston, Texas. You can spit outside the stadium and find a three-star athlete in Houston. Don't know. Great seats. I've been here before. It's a great stadium. Now let's go to a place. Let's see. Their rival, Prairie View. Somewhat big city compared to the rest of the SWAC. Let's see what they got. BV. Now, I will say one thing. This Prairie View Stadium reminds me of a smaller version of Oklahoma State's stadium, because T-Boone Pickens Stadium, with the building at the back, the small horseshoe, which can be filled in eventually. But right now, it's a good stadium. Okay, we've seen Prairie View. Now, we're going to check out Arkansas Pine Bluff. Once again, somewhat mid-sized city. Of course, all HBCUs are in the smack of the hood. I don't know why. I think it's maybe because at the time that they were built, it was a concentration of black people, and the black people stayed close to the school. But with the change in the 80s of a lot of the issues with the government, it's turned into the hood. But it's still a great place for learning, great place for learning your history and to get better. But let's check out Pine Bluff and see what's going on. That was Pine Bluff. Once again, decent small size stadium. Now we're going to get into a couple more. Actually, I have all of them. So we're going to get into Southern University. I'm not a really big fan of the track inside of the stadiums, but I understand some schools got to combine resources to get stuff done. And I get all right. That's Southern. Now we're going to get into what go to Grambling since we're in Louisiana. Check what they got to offer. Now the question is, does Grambling even play any game at home? Because all I see on their schedule is road games. I'm not sure if Grambling is a traveling team that plays one game for homecoming, but you can tell by the design and look at the stadium. Yeah, I can't do it no more. I think Brown's band is way overrated, but that's a whole different discussion. Now, we checked out some of the big ones. Of course, everybody, if you watch any HBCUs this year, you've already seen this damn stadium everywhere. Yeah, the biggest stadium in, I think, the biggest stadium in the HBCU world. I think only Yale may have the only one bigger in FCS. Okay, we've seen that a lot. Everybody knows that stadium. It is you. Now, what I want to get to now is we've seen Bethune-Cookman Stadium, which is a big no to me. These are other stadiums which are also need to be either demolished or upgraded. But the problem is funding. That's what they keep saying. They want $200 million to make a stadium. Last, what we're going to do is get into the last three are going to be, what is it? Alabama A&M, Valley, Alcorn State. Alabama State, I didn't put them on here, but they have a brand new stadium in Montgomery. So we don't really look into that one right now. But I'm going to show you why I think this is bogus about upgrading the stadium costing that much money. Let's go to Alabama A&M. Yeah. You have the best team. Well, you're in the title game this year in the SWAC. You have the best quarterback, hands down, no question to ask in the SWAC. You have the most trash talking coach in the SWAC, and you cannot upgrade your stadium. I can't look at the small ass scoreboard and see who's winning. The scoreboard might as well be on the next block. You got to do better than this, Alabama A&M. Watch some more of that. We're going to get to the big bad wolf on the block next, Alcorn State.
What's up with the purple seats now? Look at this.
I do want to ask a question, Alcorn. Why the hell y'all parking cars on the side of the stadium? That is some ghetto shit I've seen in my life.
What's up with the purple seats now? Look at this. Reserve. Dang. Right.
I give them credit, like the Jumbotron, Alcorn. But you gotta ask yourself, why would I pay for tickets if I can literally see into the stadium from the parking lot? You see that right there? I ain't gotta pay for jack. I'm chilling right here in the student section. We barbecuing outside.
On seating down here.
They actually have. Keep it moving right now. Keep it pushing.
Oh my God.
Y'all excited for that shit? That guy looking at y'all over there, he's not even, they over here chilling, watching the game. Buy a ticket, my ass. Jack Spinks. If Steve McNair's name not on this damn stadium, tear it down.
They own it. They own it.
Seriously. This is it. This is the big bad wolf on the block. If you're the best school been in the Celebration Bowl in the last couple of years, upgrade your stadium, bruh.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be crazy, man.
This is a.
I don't think they'll get that stadium since Steve McNair played there. Seriously. What's up with the damn cars right here, man? Okay. The biggest offender to me this is your home stadium, Rice Tottenham, home of Jerry Rice. And this is it. I understand you're down in the Delta. I understand Mississippi is not very populated. I get it. I understand that. Mississippi State, Jackson State, and Ole Miss are the prime teams in the state. I get it. In Texas, we have high school stadiums looking better than this shit. Gotta do better, Valley. Where the press box at? You have a beautiful campus. It's a small campus, but it's a beautiful, beautiful campus. That stadium sucks. I can't find no more views of that stadium. Even the guy with the drone knows it sucks. Now, what I'm going to show you now is a couple things. One, this is considered a bad stadium by the FBS level. Imagine this was Alcorn or Alabama A&M or dear Lord Valley Stadium or Bethune-Cookman Stadium. It'll be a wrap if this was Alcorn or Alabama A&M Stadium, man. Or Grambling if you actually played a home game. I'm getting emotional now. Now, the whole thing people are saying is that, it's going to cost, who is it? It's going to cost $300 to $200 something million to get the stadium. We got to have a dome stadium because we live in the South and it gets hot and muggy and hurricanes happening and all this stuff. Bull. I'm going to show you another video. This is a long clip, so I apologize ahead of time. If you watch this far, bless you. But this other clip, I will be skipping through the clip because it shows you a $60 million investment made by David Beckham's team, the Miami, Florida FC, and what they got. And I tell you, 6 of these schools from the SWAC would literally line up and kill somebody to get this stadium.
Hey everybody, Ed and I are together today at Lockhart, Inter Miami CF Stadium, right behind us. We got a fun video today.
Happening, man. Absolutely, we appreciate you guys.
So the locker room's through there?
Yeah, the locker room will lead through there.
Makes sense.
I hate this stuff. All right, back to it.
Lead the way, Ed.
So this is our VIP lobby that you guys walk into. So here's access to some of our premium clients, and you can actually walk up this way.
All right, let's go. My seats are not VIP, so this will be the only time, I guess.
This will be in our midfield club that we're walking up into right now.
All right.
Yeah, we're on the other side. The poor man's side.
It's all about down here.
All right, look at this.
Are you freaking kidding me?
So this is our midfield club. It is not fully set up right now just because we are at the tail end of hurricane season, so we didn't want anything to get through it.
Hurricane season, Mississippi, Alabama.
What's gonna go in these pots?
So decorations, plants, bushes, more seating areas will be all around here. And it's really nice because most of our games kick off about 6, 7, or 8 o'clock. So if you actually look over there, that's the west stand, so the sun will be setting, kind of fill in this entire room. The lights above us will turn on, the fans will be on, so it's a little cooler. And this is a true leave your wallet at home experience. So your beer, your wine, your snacks, your drinks, that's all going to be included here. And the only people who have access to this club are going to be those with the midfield club seats or our loge seats, and they actually can.
Is about everything you see in game day comes from this room here. This is our timekeeper as well, where we keep all of our time. We keep track of our yellow cards as well, all from this computer.
Ah, the yellow card machine.
Yeah, the yellow card machine. Yeah, we keep track of substitutes, yellow cards, red cards, any transaction that goes through the game, we keep track on this computer here.
You can actually come this way, so you go right towards the field.
We gotta take a quick
Whoa,
look out here. This is where, so players walk out right here out onto the field. Nice.
You got the game balls to the right. The locker rooms, I was the last player out.
All right, we are gonna see the locker rooms.
So this is the home team locker room.
All right. What is this big seat for?
That's for one of the real big guys.
All right. Oh, interesting too, though, is here's a uniform code for all the players, I guess, to be aware of before they go out on the field, right? I'm sure nobody reads that.
Yeah.
This is the home team locker room, guys. We were just being told we can't walk past this line because of the protocols and everything in place, but you guys can see it's a little bit messy. Players have just been using it.
So this is actually being used now by our USL team. So this locker room, like our stadium, was made to be our temporary home, with a permanent home for our USL team. So locker room obviously was made with that in mind.
these fools have made a stadium that is a temporary home for them and a backup home for their developmental team.
So right now, due to the size of the locker room, we actually can't host our entire team in here at one time due to all of the social distance protocols. So if you skip through.
Oh, sweet. This is sweet.
Sweet.
You mean to tell me y'all couldn't sell for y'all Kappas and your dignitaries, your big boosters, come up and get these kind of suites? Come on, bruh.
All right. Beckham jersey.
Expect them to sign that one. So So it's actually our biggest suite. We have hosts up to 26 people. Doors open like this, so you have all ownership can use inside, outside. But I think the coolest part of the whole suite, and it's one of the only suites we know of in the world that actually opens up directly behind our player benches and coaching staff. So when you come out,
Now, this part would not be a good idea.
our owners can come back and directly look at the players that are on the bench or at the coaching staff.
That is really cool. They can talk to the coach.
Oh, interesting.
Alonso, come on, man.
Yeah, you can totally yell at him.
Yeah.
Like, look, I'm paying you.
Yeah, hey, man.
Miami is Moss, London's obviously Beckham, Bolivia's Clouden, and Washington.
Interesting.
Why do you guys not know how to dress themselves?
What do you mean?
Girls would find you more attractive if you dress better.
You really think that's...
Let's go take a look at these books. So you were saying each book represents...
From guard, man. I was on to use that word.
All
So
right.
this is then going to be the player walkout.
This is that player walkout we previously saw.
All right, here we go.
Nice.
Ready to play.
Nice and cushiony walk. Logo looks good in black and white. Nice comfy looking seats.
This is the player's bench that we were just there behind.
Okay.
So that's the living room.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. So that's the owner suite where they can breathe down their neck. Much better than the old benches that you used to have here at the old Lockhart for the players. Bring as many friends as they want. Nice view. Currently sitting. You see yourself? There's a La Familia. All the supporters sitting over here. All right, we're now over here in the supporters section where Uncle Ed has found his favorite place.
And sure Dion gets you a advertisement for that.
Yeah,
It's been beautiful.
all right, headed over. Some concessions. Another Heineken stand. All right, here we go. Section 115. This is where we are sitting, heading in. Nice. Okay, let's head up. All right, everybody, this is the view from high up, but not too high.
18,000 seats. Valley, A&M, Bethune-Cookman, definitely, because you are in Florida. Let's just think Grambling, because I'm not sure Grambling ever plays at home. Gotta step our game up. We look for the big thing, and we fight amongst each other. There's nothing wrong with crowd surfing. SWAC's been around for hundreds of years, or 100 years. Y'all been around for a lot of time. You got a lot of alumni. You don't need one person to send you $200 million. You got 1 million grads. Ask them all to send you $60. And this is yours. In case you wonder, they built it in exactly 1 year.
Great view. This is going to be great. We're undercover. There's the cover. I'm going to be undercover. Really close to the 50-yard line, right there. But within earshot of the supporters. How great is this? All right, let's look back and see where Uncle Ed is sitting. Uncle Ed, what are you doing up there?
I think my seats are up here.
All right. Protocols. can't have us anywhere near players, which makes sense. So if you were sitting on the east side, seat number 1, the last person, this is your view. Get that.
The $60 million also included them building everything around here. So we got another stadium for high school, which looks honestly better than the one between Cookman has. You have soccer fields over here, parking lots. Everything was being rebuilt. You can cut the cost. You don't need to have another football field, or if you want to give your team a separate soccer field, you can build that for them. If you want to give your team a separate baseball field, upgrade that. You can do it. We look for the big price because we want to overpay everything and say we paid $200 million for this. Say we paid 60 and get the damn job done.
High school field over there. You guys that are familiar with the construction videos that we've done have seen this many, many times, but now we're seeing it from a different angle. Exited the field here in the west corner. And this is going to be the club section, right? The midfield.
And then you can see inside, this is the other side of that bottom room. So we just
feel like you're being watched? Hackers can see what you send over Wi-Fi or steal what's on your devices.
have all the tables stacked here. So this is the other side of that Northwest Club.
So we look in a little bit, you can sort of see in a little bit. All the tables are all stacked up.
And then this right here is going to be our Fanatics team shop.
Is this open to the public right now?
It is not. This is only open for our during our tours, 4-hour season ticket members.
All right.
So
you know what the team's going to look
these little flowers.
Well, all I'm saying is this, and I'll make sure that I'll leave every description in the every link in the description. We got to do better. We have to make sure, especially as HBCUs, especially as, be honest with you, Black-owned businesses, we got to do better. We got to make sure we can go ahead and step up our game, and we can go ahead and compete. That's all I have for today. We're some off script right now. Go ahead and take time. Have a good day. Peace.